a copy of your paper that you submitted?
They still haven't given me the.
What did you fill out in the court?
What did I fill out in the court? What I filled out in the court is not what I wanted to put. So that's why they said, okay, you need to come up to an agreement.
Johnny.
You need to come up to an agreement, okay? And if you come up to an agreement, you put it down on paper, and she agrees that you sign it, and you sign it, and she signs it, then we can go ahead and continue the process. Okay? So that's what they told me. So that's why now I'm here, okay, and I'm trying to come up to an agreement. What I had to do was to research to see what is a normal agreement like. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you. That's what they told me at the court. Okay, the last time that I went, because I've been trying to get help from them, and they say, oh no, we can't do that because you need to have the agreement. You need to have it like basically like a loose thing, like you need to have like your points like written down on a piece of paper. So once you have that down, what you want, then we can go ahead and help you finalize.
Okay. Let me okay. Before anything, I just want to let you know that I already got a copy of what. No.
Listen,
Let me talk.
I don't like the way that you're talking to me. I don't like the way now.
I'm not happy, Jonathan.
I don't like the way that you're coming at me.
Jonathan.
Okay,
I'm not happy, Jonathan.
But I'm not happy with you
I'm
either.
not happy.
But I'm not coming at you condescending. I'm not coming at you condescending, and I'm not coming to you like you're a little kid. Okay, so I don't like the way that you're talking to me. So please calm down. Okay, this is exactly what causes problems. Okay. And you just need to calm down.
You know, it's a shame because
you need to calm down.
Let me tell you, if you really are very knowledgeable or whatever, there's 3 copies that you need to submit. One for the court, one for you, and one for your wife.
I know that.
Okay, so you can't say, oh, I don't have copies, so I don't know, and I don't have to give you. You could have easily told you know what, Angie, I responded to you, and this is what what I have. Instead of me.
Hold on. But I responded.
Let me finish.
But I didn't want. That's not what I wanted, because I just put whatever, okay, to put a response.
Okay.
And then after, I was trying to get help so that I could fix that response, and they said they weren't gonna do it. They said they weren't gonna help me.
First of all, the legal separation. When I spoke, I told you already that the legal separation that I had put in was when I really gave up on us.
Bring your tone down.
I'm talking to you, Jonathan.
No, but bring your tone down. I'm repeating to you, and you're not listening. Okay?
Can you listen? Can you hear me out?
I'm listening, but can you hear me? What I'm asking you.
Stop.
I'm just asking you to calm down.
I'm calm down, Jonathan. I'm talking.
You're not.
Do you want me to speak low then? Lower?
It's not about speaking tones. The way that you're talking.
Okay. I am not happy because of what you filed. You did me so dirty and so wrong. Dirty and wrong. This is not amicable. This is not if you had the only thing if you were not let me talk.
But again, this is not what I wanted.
Okay.
Why are you upset about this when this is not what I wanted?
Do you understand this is a legal paper?
Do you understand that this is not what I wanted? And whatever I filed, if we come up to an agreement, this gets thrown out. The judge and everything, they don't care about this. They care about the agreement that you and I make.
Okay, fine.
And then we sign it. That's all that matters. Everything gets thrown out.
It just sucks. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It's just that it sucks that you don't even trying to avoid.
You're not
No,
listening.
You're not listening. Hear me out.
Listening.
You're not. This is the thing. And this is the problem, and that's why we're also divorcing.
This doesn't matter.
You never let me finish talk and you don't even want to recognize and you don't even want to repeat what you wrote in this document.
Why do you think I didn't give it to you? Hello? Use some common sense. You want me to serve you this for what? For what? It's not what I wanted. I'm telling you, this is not what
Okay,
I
Jonathan.
wanted.
You know what? It's obvious that you're
Again,
trying to
what?
avoid this. I just didn't like that you put a false date of separation. That you put that you wanted full custody under our son because, you know, I have a drinking problem and my son, it's not okay under my supervision. Okay, and that angered me a lot. Okay, because I am a hard-working person. Okay.
Okay, you want to yell?
I'm not yelling you. I'm telling you because
no.
if it would have been the other way around, I could
Again,
have used so many
again,
bad things in writing, Jonathan, and what I did
again,
not choose not to do it. And trust me,
again.
I have evidence.
Again, this is not what I wanted.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? I have a headache.
So
Let's move on.
Why are you going
The
around in
agreement.
circles on something that doesn't matter?
Okay. Are you willing to work on an
Jeez,
agreement?
man. I have been here since the beginning, since we started this video, and that's what I've been wanting to do, and you're going back.
No, I'm not going back.
You're
I
going
just want to
back.
go through the steps
You're
that
going back.
you did, and
You're
you don't
going
want to
back.
hear it
I
out.
don't need to. What don't you understand?
Okay.
I don't need to. If we sign an
You're
agreement,
the one lower.
if we, you
watch
see,
how you're
you
talking
see,
to me.
you
Watch
see,
how
so
you're
you're
talking
allowed
to
to
me.
do it, but I can't.
Wow. Okay.
See, you see how you get?
Jonathan, you
Ooh.
want the agreement, right?
That's what I've been trying to do since
Okay.
the beginning.
So are
and
you
you're going
okay
around
on
in
going to a
circles.
person who can help us with the agreement? You know?
We talked about that already.
So that's confirm it in video right now for our records.
You have it on the video. You have it on the,
Okay.
the text messages.
Okay,
Yes.
so when I come
Yes.
back from my trip, if you're willing to do the agreement so we can get this over with and we can finalize our divorce, hopefully by the end of the year, I hope. We'll see what the lady says. I'm gonna make an arrangement with this lady who's gonna help.
I don't think it's even gonna take that long, Angie.
Perfect, then it's even better.
You know why? Because it's like once you have the agreement, they put the paperwork together, whatever, and whatever's on that agreement, that's what we follow. And then we take it to the judge, okay? And the judge signs it.
Again.
He says, do you agree? Yes. Do you agree? Yes.
Okay.
And he signs it. And
Okay.
we're done.
So then
Okay?
you're
So
okay.
let's just make it amicable because you're
Good.
not being amicable right now. Okay? You're being aggressive and you're being angry over something that doesn't matter. Okay?
I'm being aggressive.
You are. The video will show it.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm
the
annoyed.
video
It's
shows
different. A
it.
different thing. I'm annoyed right
no,
now
but
that you just
but I'm
want to
trying
wash
to
off
tell
where
you-
you put on documents.
And
But that's
Angie,
fine.
Angie, it
That's fine.
doesn't
That's fine.
matter.
That's fine.
It
That's fine.
doesn't
That's fine.
matter.
So let's talk to this
And
lady.
even the judge is not going to look at
So
that.
let's talk. Let's. Honestly, I have a headache. Okay.
Why? You shouldn't have a headache. We're trying to talk like normal adults, and you shouldn't have a headache. You shouldn't.
When can you get some money to give to pay this lady so they can help us the right way on the, on the documents?
Well, you said after your trip, right? I mean,
Are you gonna get the money by then?
By that time, I'll probably have some
And you
money.
got
yeah.
like $400 or $500, $500 probably.
I've been working and I'm trying. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna get $400 or $500. But I'm trying. By then.
Okay, so then let's go ahead and now let me call this lady and make an appointment, so we can have.
If I have to borrow money, then I'll borrow money.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Let me call this lady and arrange an appointment with her. I don't know if we can go see her personally or if we can do a telehealth. Or we can do like a Zoom meeting or a phone conference. I would like for us to, I think, go sit down and meet her.
I think that would be better.
And see how we can move forward with this. In reality, she's gonna finish, the process. And from what she told me too, it's like if you agree, hold on. Yeah, I contacted her because of this that you put. And she did mention to me that if we both agree, we can fix it. So we gotta make it right.
So why are you?
Why am I making a big deal?
Big deal. Yeah.
You're really asking
Right.
me why am I making a big deal
Yeah,
for the shit
yeah.
that you put there?
Angie, again, I went to the court. I was trying to get help. I couldn't get no help whatsoever. I couldn't get no help whatsoever.
So you regret it
So
after
I
you
just-
did it.
No, okay, no. I was like, no, this is not what I want to put. Okay, I want to fix this. But I need help. Okay, and I couldn't get anybody to help me. I couldn't get a lawyer. I couldn't get anybody. Okay, for the longest time. And then after that, they were calling me. Okay, and I didn't call them back because I had already gotten the basically the information from the people at the court, because they were the ones leaving the self-help. Like, I had a hard time with them, being able to get any kind of documentation. They basically said, no, you need to talk things out. If you guys can come up to an agreement, you guys agree on something, and then you just sign that paperwork, and then we put it together and we submit it to the judge. And so I said, okay, well, let me try to freaking do that.
Okay, so let's do this. That way, this person, like I said, she's not a lawyer. Okay, but
That's
she
fine.
does
We don't-
have
we don't-
work.
We don't need a lawyer.
But I want the paperwork since it's an agreement and it's legal, and there are finances of your side that we need to figure out where we stand with that. Because again, I don't know what you owe. You haven't showed me nothing, and I know you owe in places, but you need to, everything, all that has to be in writing.
Well-
So this girl's gonna guide mainly you, I guess,
The reality is that we owe the money. Okay, if you think about that, the reality, legally, we owe the money. Okay,
Wow.
so that's what I want you to put in your head.
We already
Okay.
talked about in reality, after this, Johnny.
I just want you to understand.
Hold on. In reality, like the lawyer said, we both have to go bankrupt because what you did, you also tangled me. Whatever places you went to do, you tangled me along with you because, like you said, we're married.
When it comes to your credit is not affected by that. Okay.
Jonathan, we already called 2 times and you were there when I called them. Again,
Yeah,
so it's gonna
but-
have to do
but
it. Regardless,
I was
it doesn't
listening- I
matter.
was listening.
It doesn't matter.
I was listening,
It-
and I know how things work.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Know-it-all. So
And
you already heard the lawyer.
you're-
I'm not
you're
gonna. I'm
your
just telling you
credit-
and repeating
let me
what
tell you,
it is.
your credit
It doesn't
is not
matter,
tied in
Johnny.
with me.
Johnny. It
Okay?
doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're gonna have to go bankrupt.
I'm trying
That's
to
the truth.
get you to understand. Okay.
At the end of the day, whatever
And
it
you're
goes,
not-
you're gonna
you're
have
not-
to go bankrupt. I'm gonna have to go bankrupt. Okay. And then we'll see what they advise each one of us, because we're gonna be separated already. All right. But you do have to take responsibility of some things that you did by yourself, that you did without my knowledge, because there's still things that I don't know that you have done without my knowledge. Okay? For whatever happened in the years that Fund for Family was active before you started taking out and going to Texas and doing all that, we'll figure out, and that's what we need to talk to someone that knows. And you need to be clear and honest with them. And you need to be transparent so they can help us the right way, and everything can be documented. Okay? And whatever you're going to have to do is not like, in reality, we're not going to be able to pay it because I don't know how much money you owed. And I understand that your debts are my debts are your debts. Right? So at the end of the day, like the lawyer told us, we need to go bankrupt regardless. Has to be done. There's no other way. You're gonna have to pay your bankrupt. I'm gonna have to pay. Individually, we're gonna have to pay our debt because it's too late. Because when we told you to do it, you didn't do it. Anyways, another page. They already told us this. Let's go through step 1 first, the divorce, and then we'll figure out about that. But what I'm telling you is that this girl is gonna ask you about your finances because it has to be on the agreement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
understand
you
that.
need to, everything. It's a legal paper. So if you lie in the paper about your finances, it's gonna be an issue, and you don't want to pay all over again, and you don't want any trouble, because in reality, you need to. It's under your name. Whatever's under your name, you need to write it down. So start prepping your paperwork. I'll go ahead and I'll call the girl. I'll set up the appointment for us. As soon as I come back, we'll go ahead and we'll go see her. You have 2 weeks, 3 weeks. No, you have a month maybe, porque I leave in 2 weeks to Mexico, and then I'm gonna be there another 2 weeks. So you have a month to gather all your documents, Jonathan, that you owe, because you need to let this lady know so it can be on the agreement. All that has to be made. All that.
Yeah, that
I know
understand.
what you have. I think I know what you have, you know? So, and I know what we had, so I put it on the paper. Okay, so we'll see. But I'm glad that you're willing to work on the agreement and I guess fix the wrong that you did on what I'm fucking mad about. Sorry for my language, but it's upsetting. You know? And let's just get this over with. Y ya de ahí cada quien hopefully agarre algo and we both, you know, go our own way and do whatever we want to do. And hopefully even, I hope that our relationship as parents of our son, you know, gets better, because we have a little one that you're gonna have to deal with me. I'm gonna have to deal with you until he's 18. So that's that.